Last time Bitcoin was breaking $60,000 in the last bull run, ADA was trading over $1. Now, today, Bitcoin trading above $60,000 in this bull run, ADA around 65 cents. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, is this concerning? And my answer right off the bat, no, it's not. And I'm going to break down exactly why I don't think it is. So please hit the subscribe, hit the like. Let's just jump into the video. And by the way, at the last part of this video, I want to show you something on the Cardano weekly chart. It's something crazy that just happened on the weekly, and then it stopped happening. So the next 3 days to see how this current weekly candle closes is going to be really interesting for me to watch, but I'm going to break down exactly what I saw happen. And let's start with the big question. So there is so much going on the chart. Don't be intimidated by it, everybody. I'm going to break down exactly what I have going on here. But I first want to start by just displaying the problem, or the perceived problem here. ADA right now, as I do the video, 66 cents. Bitcoin, right? 61,485. Now, if we go to the last cycle, and this is the exact area I think we should focus. You could also look at this swing high back at 60,000, but I want to focus on this area. If we look at that area, March, April 2021, Bitcoin's breaking 60-some thousand dollars. ADA, right here, as Bitcoin's doing that, trading above $1. Let's call it $1.30, right? And I've been asked this question on X. Here's one comment. Dan, March 2021, Bitcoin first hit 60. ADA was around the $1.30. How do you feel this time around? Sentiment seem the same? And then this one, I just saw a post. ADA was $1.98 the last time Bitcoin was at 60. It's currently 68. Is this the cause for concern, or is Cardano winding up for an insane rally? So there's a lot of people talking about this. And you can see it, truly. That's what is happening. ADA is less than it was back here when Bitcoin was trading $60,000 or above. It's just less. Now, that's the problem, the perceived problem, I should say. Now, let me break down the data, at least in terms of how I see it. And I'm going to use Ethereum as just a true case example. As you all know, I use Ethereum data so often in my Cardano analysis because Ethereum just is like a cycle ahead of Cardano. In terms of comparing the two and their life cycles, Ethereum provides such a good leading indicator for Cardano, and it has done thus far. So what I want to just show you right here is Ethereum charts, and what I want you to first note is this. This is kind of the starting point. This was the 2017 bull market high, right? ADA had that same bull market high, but if you look at an ADA chart all the way back here, ADA was like just launched. It did not have any foundation at all. It was like at the end of the bull market launched. So I just want to point that out. But if we go back to Ethereum, what I want to point out in regards to Ethereum, this bear market that Ethereum entered, this was the build bear market for Ethereum. This is when DeFi started building. DeFi started coming online. You can see Uniswap was created over here. I think it was October 2018. And that story in that bear market, all the way back here, that story for ADA was the bear market that ADA just went through. This was ADA's similar cycle in terms of DeFi coming online, DeFi building and launching. This is Sunday Swap, January 2022. This just coming online. So this bear market that ADA just endured is very similar to that first bear market that we look at on Ethereum back here. So that's the starting point, right? Now let's dissect the data. We already know, because we've talked about this many times, Ethereum in that bull market there hit $125 billion, right? And then it went into the bear market. But what happened in the bear market? Well, from bull market high to bear market low, Ethereum dipped 94%. So if we go to the ADA chart, check this out. ADA, bull market high in this first DeFi bear market, this cycle comparative to that cycle for Ethereum, bull market high to bear market low, 92%. We just saw a dip of 92%. So in terms of volatility to the downside, you can see ADA actually a little bit less volatile, barely, but we can call it the same. Now on Ethereum, from the bull market high to the bull market doors being broken, and let's just say right around here, let's just call it 60% to the downside from bull market high to where Ethereum was traded when the bull market doors were broken on Bitcoin in 2020, because that's where we are right now. The Bitcoin bull market doors were just broken and Bitcoin's flying. Now let's check this out for Ethereum. At the time the bull doors were being broken last cycle, Bitcoin was trading at $17,000. I'll go show you on the chart. This is Bitcoin back here, breaking the doors, right? Trading around $17,000, like just about to break all-time high. That was Bitcoin, $17,000. Now, let's go back to the Ethereum chart. Ethereum, when that was happening, what's it trading at? I mean, it's trading right around 500 some dollars, let's call it. Well, last time, and this is back here, when Bitcoin was 17,000, breaking 17,000, the time before, when Bitcoin was 17,000, breaking 17,000, Ethereum was back here, $746 or so, approaching all-time highs, getting ready to break $1,000. So the question is a similar question that's being asked now. At the time for Ethereum, man, Ethereum's only around $500 and Bitcoin just broke 17,000. Last time Bitcoin broke 17,000, Ethereum was 700, and in a couple weeks later, basically $1,300. Is there cause for concern for Ethereum? The answer, if we look back, the answer is no. There wasn't any cause for concern. And if we go look at ADA right now, ADA, in terms of the bull market high to where we are, the Bitcoin bull market doors just being broken, ADA's down. It's not 60%. It's definitely more volatile than Ethereum in that regard, how much it's down, but it's down 78%. And right now, it's trading less than what it was trading when Bitcoin broke $60,000 last time. Ethereum did it in a very similar cycle that Cardano is going through right now. And so for me, it really is not any cause for concern. I always kind of just assumed from the data that I've tracked on my YouTube channel over the years, and this is just in regards to all altcoins, when Bitcoin is making its move and really kicking off this next phase of the parabolic bull market, and that's why I track the bull market doors and these areas for Bitcoin being broken, right? And in cycles past, you can see when this happens, it's kind of like altcoins are getting ready to make their power move, and it hasn't happened yet. Altcoins, obviously, in the Bitcoin bear market, way more volatile downside, so they have catch up to do. Ethereum had catch up to do, right? In the last cycle, had catch up to do after 94% to the downside. That's why it was lagging. ADA, same thing. It has catch up to do after 92% to the downside. It is lagging. I'm not going to ignore that. It would be amazing, I guess, if ADA was above $1 right now. But I don't think I was anticipating that, just because that wouldn't be, if we're looking at cycle data and the past cycles, that wouldn't be what would be normal right now. What would be normal right now is what ADA is doing. And that just is what it is. I would like it another way. It would be awesome if ADA was also, making the power move Bitcoin's making, and ADA was all the way up here around $1.30, but it's not. And for me, in terms of what I see on the data, that is okay. And I think that is normal. It's what happens next in terms of the altcoin bull cycle. It's what happens next in terms of Bitcoin dominance and what I think is going to happen. It's what happens next in terms of whether it's a little bit more up on Bitcoin dominance and then down into altcoin season. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm watching, because here's where altcoin season happens. Altcoin power moves, they lag behind Bitcoin. So what ADA is doing right now, it's lagging, almost identical. Obviously not exactly the same as Ethereum did in that very similar cycle, but so similar, and it's normal in my view. I want to go over to the weekly chart, a different view of the weekly chart. This is going back, and this is what I saw today. I've been waiting on this Lux Algo indicator under the price action concepts indicator. I've been waiting for this break of structure indicator to go off, because this was last cycle for ADA, and this was December 2020. Actually, this was around a month after Bitcoin broke the bull market doors, the move that Bitcoin just did this cycle. I'm going to replay the move, check it out, and then we'll talk about it. So let's replay it. I'm going to pause it right when it happens. There it is on the weekly. It just triggered. This break of structure just triggered. This is really a bull market indicator for Cardano. We had this change of character at the bottom of the bear market, and then followed by on the weekly chart, took months, the break of structure went off. And then just look what happened next in terms of ADA. ADA just took off into the bull market, into what many know as altcoin season. And that's just what happened. So, and I can speed it up to 10x and you can really get an idea. That's what happened, okay? So I've been waiting for that break of structure to go off, and then I went on, I think it was on my phone, I brought up TradingView when ADA was just making a really nice move, right? Approaching 70 cents or so. And I don't know if I took a screenshot of it. I hope I did. I should have. The break of structure indicator went off, everybody. And then ADA fell. As we know, ADA has consolidated on the shorter term, but on the weekly, the break of structure indicator disappeared. But look at the setup. Such a similar setup this cycle around. The change of character indicator on the Lux Algo, and then the break of structure just went off, and then it just disappeared because ADA price fell. So we can say if ADA in the next 3 days can truly, make this move back to the upside, I would say needs to get and close above the 200-week moving average in red that you see there. I think there will be a break of structure indicator that closes, and this could be truly the the Cardano bull market doors signal. And I say that with caution because this will be, obviously it happened last cycle. This would be kind of the first time we get to test this bull market doors and this indicator with ADA. On something like Bitcoin, when we zoom out on the Bitcoin charts, and let me actually go over here. If we zoom out on the Bitcoin charts in cycles past, we have the bull market doors that have been historically consistent. We have a lot of data, right? That's going all the way back here to 2013. With ADA, we don't have as much data in terms of creating some type of bull market door indicator, but I do know I'm very intrigued by this Lux Algo break of structure indicator, and time will tell. This was back here when it went off in 2020. Time will tell if we get a similar move on ADA this time around, but it's something I'm tracking, as you know. And if you want to try out Lux Algo, I've been putting a link in the description. You can click the CCV link below and give them a shot. They're a pretty cool company. They have some cool indicators, but that's what I'm watching on ADA. Wanted to kind of answer that question the best I could. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm sure many people disagree, and that is fine. This is just the way that I see the data. It's the way that I see these Cardano charts as it relates to really the rest of crypto and how these cycles operate. So appreciate you cruising through, everybody. I really do. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.